Hey, good morning there, Ivory World. It is morning where I'm at. It's 9 o'clock. Already had my second cup of coffee. And if you missed it, I put up a short video that I edited about corn coffee. And that's on there. And you'll see it twice on the channel. And that's because the one that I got, if it's on YouTube, more than 1 minute, it becomes an actual video, gets uploaded. So I wasn't paying attention, and I uploaded the video that I had that was actually the raw that my wife had sent me. She had edited something for what she was using, and so I was wasn't paying attention. And we'll talk about that in another video about file management and organization and everything else. And I'm not an expert on that. This is what I'm going to, part of my channel is that. If you're joining me for the first time, I am World Light Chaser, and I am currently located in Walboal, Cebu, Philippines. If you're not familiar with how the Philippines is, it's kind of separated up into well over 7,000 islands. There's some debate on what that actual number is, but there's over 7,000 islands, so it's not just like Philippines and everybody's the same and all of that. And I am here trying to get my life back together. So far, so good. And rambling on the YouTube, as I've started the YouTube World Light Chaser. I am a ex-Navy combat photographer, and I guess you could say once a combat photographer, always a combat photographer. Haha, shout out to my Marine brothers and sisters that are out there. Maybe in the Navy we don't keep that same identity as we do. Maybe we're trying to get rid of our sailor identity, but I think you can take the sailor out of the Navy, but you can't take the Navy out of the sailor. That was supposed to be funny. So what are we talking about today? Hey, I think one of it is trying to overcomplicate things. For example, I was trying to figure out how to put the USB-C microphone, plug it into my GoPro Hero 11, and because I think I was thinking I needed to make the audio better. Probably. That's a good thing. There's a couple things that you can do to make your audio better. That's change your environment that you're in. I turned off the fan that was blowing. I do have the air conditioners on in here. The windows are closed. It should reduce the amount of barking dogs and chickens sounds that sometimes you might catch in my quick stories that I'll post, primarily over on Instagram. I think at the moment that's at Unsalted Photos is my IG tag. So I'm really trying to cut down on my ums and ahs, get back here. I've not spent a lot of time in front of the camera. That was usually the guy behind the camera. I did very minimal. In fact, I can't remember one. I'm not sure where I actually did on-camera talent while I was in the Navy. Probably the answer is never did I do that. So this is the face you have to deal with at the moment. I just wanted to check in here again. So some of you started following me from the YouTube video that I released. I'll probably re-edit that again and add some photos and some other things that are in there, and we'll follow along as I start this channel. I'm trying to make this short and try to get nothing, I said, longer than 7 minutes, 8 minutes. I don't know what where that time frame is. We'll try to do that. Probably going to require me to actually write an outline. I don't have any outline right now. So back to why you probably clicked on this, because I'm not using it as clickbait, is the answer to the question about can you use an external microphone with the GoPro Hero 11? Yes, you can. There's two different ways that you could do this, at least that I know of, that will work, and that's by purchasing the GoPro Media Mod, which is about $80. There probably, I don't know if there's any, I believe there are some alternatives that are out there. the GoPro here, media mods about $80. There's a bunch of different things. There's a lot of accessories that you can use with the GoPro, but that will allow you to either use a USB-C microphone or a 3.5 millimeter plug-in microphone that you can put on there. So there is that. You could use a system, record your audio externally, record it to your phone by plugging it into a USB-C microphone into the bottom of your phone, whether you have an iPhone or a Lightning, I guess is the other for the Apple phone. You plug that in and then sync up your audio later on in a program on your laptop or probably even on your phone, and sync up your audio that way. Soon a separate audio system sound. And what was the second way? I said, oh wait, no, okay. So yeah, use an external microphone and something else, but then you have to import your audio track and then marry that up with your video track in a separate system, and that seems to work. And that's actually not a bad thing. We used to do that double system sound while I was in the Navy or doing production work, where you'd record to your tape, record it straight to your tape that you have your video on, and then a separate audio track on another system. That way we would definitely set that up for major events that you're not going to be able to recreate again, where the audio is very important. Well, at least I use that term loosely in air quotes, important. In my opinion, change of command ceremonies are only important to usually two people. Usually two people. The outgoing CO's partner and the incoming CO's partner. Haha, that's a joke. Some of you know, if you're ex-Navy photographers, know what I'm talking about. So anyway, and I keep on bringing my arm up forward because the screen on the front of the GoPro Hero 11 keeps on dimming. I need to figure out how to set that up. So, recap. Why are we here? Like and subscribe. No, that's not why we're here. Again, I'm expanding, trying to get more comfortable in front of exploring, getting more comfortable in front of the camera. Him and Juan, I got some feedback from somebody who was very interested. I said in talking about the why behind photos or videos that we put together. That is something I'm going to start taking a look back in my archive and pulling stuff out and re-exploring, I think, the moment, because that's what we're out around the world, chasing light, capturing moments, and that's what this channel is all about. Trying to, again, bring some light into the world, because we've got a lot of crazy darkness that's going on and whatnot, and traveling light, doing things that don't require a lot of extra equipment that you're with, because again, in the words of Master Chief Terry Mitchell, retired, the best camera in the world is the one that you have with you. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good day. I will catch you on the next episode of Ramblings with World Light Chaser.